Welcome to our page, Moonlight Tales with Amber. I was rebirthed, not reincarnated. In a colorful village called Nkem, there lived a lady named Adana. She cooked food that made everyone's mouth water. But what nobody knew was that Adana wasn't just an ordinary lady, she was something special. Long ago, Adana had died in her prime. She came back to life in a different village and started selling food in Nkem's market and became famous for her tasty dishes. One day, a kind man named Chinedu fell in love with Adana. They got married, and Adana became a mom to a sweet boy named Obinna. Life was good, but Adana kept a secret from Chinedu. She was actually a ghost from another life. Chinedu didn't know this secret, but he loved Adana deeply. However, he started to wonder about her family. He asked Adana to take him to meet them, but she always said they lived far away and had disowned her but disclosed the family name and village. Chinedu couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. He wanted to meet Adana's family and learn more about her past. Little did he know, this quest for answers would uncover the truth sooner than he could ever imagine. Determined to uncover the truth about Adana's past, Chinedu went to neighboring village with Adana picture and began asking around the villages. He noticed whispers and hushed conversations whenever he mentioned Adana's family. Some villagers avoided his gaze altogether. One day, Chinedu overheard two elderly women talking in low voices near the market. They spoke of a woman who had died tragically many years ago, in her prime. Chinedu's heart raced as he listened, realizing they were talking about Adana. Driven by a mix of curiosity and concern, Chinedu decided to investigate further. He journeyed to neighboring villages, asking elders about Adana's supposed family, but no one seemed to know anything concrete. It was as if Adana had appeared out of thin air. Frustrated but undeterred, Chinedu returned home to Nkiem. He confronted Adana gently, explaining his suspicions and his desire to understand her past. Adana's eyes clouded with sadness as she struggled to find the words. Finally, she confessed the truth to Chinedu. She told him about her previous life, her untimely death, and her miraculous reincarnation. Tears filled Chinedu's eyes as he realized the depth of Adana's secret. But before they could discuss further, a loud commotion erupted outside their home. Villagers gathered, pointing fingers and shouting accusations. Chinedu and Adana stepped outside to find a group of angry faces staring back at them. "What is the meaning of this?" Chinedu demanded, his voice trembling with anger and fear. One of the villagers stepped forward, his expression grim. "We know who she is," he said, pointing at Adana. "She's not one of us, she's a ghost." The revelation sent shockwaves through the village, threatening to tear apart the life Chinedu and Adana had built together. As the crowd closed in, Chinedu and Adana found themselves facing a new challenge, one that would test the strength of their love and their belief in the impossible. Despite the villagers' accusations, Chinedu stood by Adana, his love unwavering. He shielded her from the angry stares and harsh words, refusing to let their bond be broken by fear and superstition. But the tension in the village only grew, fueled by rumors and suspicion. Adana's food stall, once bustling with customers, now stood deserted as people whispered and pointed whenever she passed by. Feeling the weight of the village's rejection, Adana suggested to Chinedu that they leave Nkem and start afresh elsewhere, but Chinedu refused to give in to the fear and ignorance of their neighbors. Instead, he sought the help of an elderly sage who lived on the outskirts of the village. The sage was rumored to possess knowledge of the supernatural and the ability to communicate with spirits. With Chinedu's pleading, the sage agreed to meet with Adana. They spent hours in deep conversation, the sage listening intently as Adana recounted her past life and her journey to the present. When the meeting ended, the sage emerged with a solemn expression. "She speaks the truth," he announced to the gathered villagers. "Adana is not a ghost, but a soul reborn. She carries no ill will toward anyone." Though some remained skeptical, the sage's words carried weight, and gradually the tension in the village began to ease. People returned to Adana's food stall, their appetites rekindled by the savory aroma of her dishes. As weeks turned into months, life in Nenkem returned to normalcy. Adana and Chinedu continued to live their lives, their love stronger than ever in the face of adversity. And though whispers of Adana's past still lingered, they no longer held the power to divide or destroy. With the sage's blessing, Adana and Chinedu embarked on a journey of self-discovery, guided by the unwavering belief that love transcends even the boundaries of life and death. And as they embraced the future together, they carried with them the knowledge that sometimes the greatest miracles are found in the most unexpected places. As seasons changed and years passed, Adana and Chinedu's love remained a beacon of hope and resilience in their village of Nenkem. Their story became legend, whispered by elders and shared with children around evening fires. Through their journey, the villagers learned a valuable lesson that true love knows no bounds, not even the confines of life and death. They discovered that fear and ignorance can be conquered by understanding and compassion. Adana's tale became a reminder that everyone carries a past, and sometimes it's the challenges we face that shape our present and future. Her courage to embrace her identity, despite the odds stacked against her, inspired others to embrace their own uniqueness. And so as the sun set over the rolling hills of Nenkem, casting hues of gold and crimson across the sky, the villagers gathered one last time to honor Adana and Chinedu's journey. With grateful hearts and renewed spirits, they vowed to cherish love in all its forms, to seek understanding in the face of uncertainty, and to remember that miracles are often. And in that moment, surrounded by the warmth of their community and the beauty of the Nigerian night, they knew that their love would endure for eternity, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the miracles that lie within us all.